capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Tonight, we reach the unofficial midway point of the season with a good Monday night battle, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Detroit Lions. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
What's up, Jesse?
Richardson going right to the air.
What you doing?
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
You got work.
Christian Watson, the man he was looking for.
Your game tonight.
And that'll bring up second down.
Oh, y'all better play.
Look at this Raiders defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week,
and you said you will be a trade
about is
Saturday,
taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open.
You said you work in the morning, right?
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that.
I'm off Mondays too. So.
Richardson. And that is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
I'm playing that. Want me to share play?
So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10.
Nah, I think they about to get on there.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. He'll buy some time right. Across the 30-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
I thought he broke the tackle.
Change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10.
You said what? Boy, where that thing going? I asked him about because I know there's something about spades. I asked him about it, so y'all just let me know.
They'll start on the ground here with the
You think he played win?
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
On 2nd down, here's Nwangu. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? You just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Throw side is complete on the diving effort. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on 1st down. Burrow looking to pass. This is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Oh, man. Today, I want to say.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet. They needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this.
Yeah, I'd like to say it's not hard.
People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media,
you said what, bro?
Constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season?
Oh, no, I have none in this one.
That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss get us off your back. You can move forward from there.
I'm glad he
Throwing
did
on
that.
first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I'm glad he did, though.
The
I probably
Lions
would
at
have
6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season, and they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins and take it and throw it right out the window.
So all one just doesn't have a route anymore?
Pressure, and down he goes.
Did you see that?
It was Leo Chanel who got in to drop him.
They just gave up a sack there, if I'm not mistaken. They gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes.
Oh, man.
They're just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Can I go for a pass
12
50?
yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Okay.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
I don't know. It's 4 and 3. I got a breakout game. I think it's 2.
Here's 1st and 10.
I got a breakout game.
Left side, it's complete. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Sliding out of the pocket.
Get your feet down! What are you doing there? Big ass still.
From this offense is that they love
God.
the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Dalton Kincaid from 6 yards away. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level.
Devin Newland.
Now the Lions will line up to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very...
Somebody got clean.
I certainly do, because when you
somebody got depleted.
I'm using my fingers to count. If you're forward the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins
got
is your cutoff
depleted.
for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you've got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
They'll set up the screen for the...
I make those tackles, Tank. Oh, you good.
Back at the 16-yard line. Now Burrow changing the look. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go.
Oh, my God.
He's got taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Give them 35 yards there on the third down conversion.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Up the middle, Nwangu. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
11 MT, 11 MT, hey! 12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's going to be
it does, though.
Yeah. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports.
Here we go. 12.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. Brought down by the quarterback, William Jackson.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions 16. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here slow to get up. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. And now they'll shift things around. Foreman will try to pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
On first down, Richardson. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Now Richardson. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
Yeah, why would he jump like that, man?
Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I thought he was like I lived it. He didn't live there, did he? They didn't look like a live, did it?
Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 23. Richardson back to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They go play action with Richardson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
18 Rattler.
And Richardson yet again.
No, Quan. That's what
It's
you
intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Taking a shot for Samuel.
Bruh.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Fudge cakes, no. Tell me how that fudge tastes.
On 1, ready?
2nd and 10.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12, 11, 11. Stop.
Yeah.
Now Burrow.
Safety.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So troubles here offensively. I tell you,
They
the
want me
noise in
dead.
this dome,
They
that has
want me
got to
dead.
make it harder for these guys to hear.
You said what, bro?
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't
What?
communicate well or get off the snap count properly,
What'd you say?
it can cause big problems, and this qualifies as a
Why
big problem.
you are in my
He'll
share
get
play?
this
Why the hell
past
would you?
the 25 before he's out of bounds.
He probably do. John working with the ops.
The Detroit offense.
No, I ain't gonna beat them
ready to begin
anymore.
their drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar
Okay.
next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's
He's
face
not
it,
letting me get the shit
they
to
can't
Christian
get
Watson.
caught looking ahead to that couch time.
He's not letting me get the
While
shit to
they're
Christian
playing
Watson,
this
guys.
one, they got to take care of business first.
You gave him an insider
He's a
trade.
rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Now Richardson going to shift things up. Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
Like, I should not be missing this throw, man.
It's incomplete.
God,
Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring
you
up
can't
4th
make
down.
throws with him, bro.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far,
Huh.
but I think he was trying to take that from
I wish I
good
would.
to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Richardson on 4th down. He'll look down the field here for Kincaid. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Oh, and he gets
He's
blocked.
across midfield. Down the sideline he goes. Deebo Samuel trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 53 yards.
Here we go.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Here we go.
Foreman is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on second down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here? And a flip right over the top.
Why would you knock him
And
forward?
he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. So here we go on a third and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. They'll go with Foreman. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try.
Dang, man.
The right hash and a bit of a tight angle. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the
Why
20.
are you still tired, Christian Watson? You ain't doing shit.
The Lions offense ready to
Why?
kick off their next drive.
If it's
It was
10 to
still more
10,
than
why
a
is it
minute to
rocking
go
for
in the
me?
half.
Please
Time
somebody
to try to
explain
mount a
that.
drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
Like,
You got
man,
to push it
that's
whenever
good.
you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points
I ain't
with
turned it
the
over.
offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Not in this.
And
No.
protect
Earlier, though.
himself
That was
at the
early. I
end
got to
as he
stop
winds
that.
up getting pretty decent yardage. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. This taken in by Kincaid. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Christian Watson, you got to stop being tired of doing breakout games. You cannot go breakout games. You can't break out.
Now they'll change things up. Play action. Now Richardson. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield and try to pick up bigger yardage.
I agree, but I don't like losing.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Pirate. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Richardson to throw off play action. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Why is it rocking for me?
Richardson looking to throw. That is caught. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Check. Ready.
Off play action. Richardson.
Kadarius, step it.
End zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
2nd and 10. We're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3?
18, Pioneer. Go.
Richardson.
Touchdown. Yeah, Christian.
Dragging the toes.
Yeah,
It's
Christian.
going to be a 1st down. Well done. I'll let you do the analysis.
He wants that breakout
Every
game.
touchdown pass his young quarterback throws.
He wants that
with the
breakout
success
game.
that his team has had. I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, why shouldn't we be? We we've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
I squealed that he ran the squeal back. Man, and y'all were awful. Like, why did you squeal kick it there, man?
He takes it the distance.
God almighty.
Remaining.
No cloth on the field.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return.
I mean, what do you...
to
I should
end the
have sky
first
kicked it out,
half.
man. That's dumb.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others
Jesus
have egos
Christ,
that their
man.
players can't keep up with. And they say
I don't
challenge
know what
him,
else I can
kick
do.
it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head
What's
of
up, bro?
steam, and he got a full head of steam there. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and we
It was
welcome you back
a...
live
No, it wasn't no
now
holding.
inside
Should have been
the
a clip. I mean, a
Charles
tripping,
Davis
but
over
hey.
and go ahead and set and ready to
We,
rock.
I mean, we Josh, and I love Josh Allen. Josh Allen gave that game away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much.
And then the third one, I'm
officially
like,
at the
we just
21.
Gabe ain't running the best route, but I don't force it. Yeah, I agree, John. I totally agree. He don't want to. That career gonna be over short. He gonna have a short career. He gonna have a short career. And I love he.
The offense for
Besides
Las
Steph, that's my
Vegas
favorite
about
player. But he gonna
set
have a
to
short
begin
career.
the
He's
drive.
doing the shit he doing.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage. But
I think James Cook ran well,
so far
John,
the
honestly.
scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
We a zone
Right
running
about
team.
that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half,
I agree.
most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So I can't look at Debo, bro. Look at Debo. Look at
Green
Debo.
grass here.
5 people there, man. Like have some kind of real
He will score.
Some kind.
Touchdown, Las
Like
Vegas.
some kind.
Debo Samuel.
Just watch how he
Second
scored on me,
touchdown of
bro.
the game,
Watch how he just
number 8
scored.
on the season.
It's
And
5
the
people
Raiders
there.
have retaken a
Nobody
third
touches
quarter
him. Man,
lead.
so damn stupid, bro.
Elliott now to add the extra
Game
point.
so stupid. Game horrible, bro.
And the lead is up to 5.
Fool breaks 5 tackles. Like what?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
That's dumb.
This fielded
Okay.
right at the goal line.
Okay,
And no
look.
alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Oh, good.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
We're going to try to bump him all the way down the
There
field,
for Detroit. 45 yards. First and 10, it's Richardson. They'll roll him out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no
Yeah,
options,
he's
he
funny as
throws it
hell
away.
sometimes.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Richardson now on second down. Flush to his right.
Oh my.
And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand.
Laugh at it.
Ready,
Maybe
set.
worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
11, Thomas. 11, MT, take. 11, MT. 11. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Oh, good move. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first.
I think the reason this play's so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back.
There he goes, right side. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now at his first 2 carries of the ball game. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try to counter here. Cohen. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Deontay Foreman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to stretch out their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I already see so stupid.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
Still right over me. You would.
Richardson to the air on first down. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think,
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Look at my shot.
Here's Richardson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Hawk 70, Hawk, Warriors 70. Go street.
In motion goes the tight end.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Going for it on fourth, Richardson. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. No, that is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 mighty.
First down, a run with Cohen. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
that felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
12, 12, 12. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Stop.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Burrow. A short one there to Freiermuth. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
And if you feel
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
11, 11, 11.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down.
Why
but
are
to
you
no
still
avail.
tired?
And the
Like, I
Lions
don't
will
get it.
take
He
over.
ain't done that in a minute.
And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to
Ooh,
go
that
for
might
it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their
You
hands.
said what?
No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, let's
Shit, I didn't throw
go
anything.
for it and try and finish it ourselves.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick.
Why do you have
and the
98?
Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
I think he thought he had his first read open on that one, but they were obviously ready for that throw, and that's just a lack of experience showing. Young quarterback stared his man down the whole way, and they were more than happy to sit on that route and bring home the INT.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Cohen gets it again on 2nd, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme.
Bro, if he breaks one more tackle, man, that's the bite. Golly.
So they can't run the football.
Burrow going for it on 4th.
Dang, I get so many tackles broken, bro. God.
The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. Richardson going to move him around. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Richardson off the play fake. And this is going to be intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's on his way. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Tariq Cohen, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
Woo.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big
Christian, you
way.
need like, what, 43 more yards?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up.
Find out how to get it to you, though. I suck getting you the ball right there.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Yes.
Now Richardson finds his receiver, Watson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
What? 27 yards.
They go play action with Richardson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How many call it time?
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure.
I got 123. I need
fortunate just to get rid of it.
27.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Meanwhile, Richardson's throw brought in by Watson. And past the 40.
Oh, he did. He did good.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Christian, get there. Get across.
To be incomplete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now it's 2nd and 10. And Richardson looks to throw once more. And this throw incomplete.
And he drops
The
it.
defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think
Randall's
about,
look good
a lot
here.
of different
Don't
looks.
Randall's
He
whip
seems a
for
little bit
please.
confused trying to complete passes.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. That's taken in by Watson. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Flush to his right.
Got
He's
it.
got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but
It
now
looks
before he's inside the 30.
now.
The time to pull out
How
the
many you
stops
got?
is now, and they convert there on
Once it's
4th
not, I
down.
don't get.
So after
Woo.
the big play on
It
4th,
is,
here's
guys.
1st and 10. Again, it's Richardson. And he whips
Don't
that
make
one
no sense. Why he
incomplete
throws
there.
it so bad.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field
So fresh
before
out playing,
giving up
playing,
any more
playing.
yardage.
19 Lions.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he'll go out of bounds in the
don't
red
go
zone
out.
just inside the 20. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Come on.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
3rd and 1, Richardson to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
Oh my God,
Can't
man!
quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Play action. Now Richardson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Christian Watson, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
He'll
And
keep
the
scoring
Lions
that.
have
We
made
good,
it a
man.
one-score game
I'm glad I
again.
got a bye.
Here are the 4th.
70 Lions.
Richardson will throw for it. Buying time to his left. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th.
No, you got
And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 146 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
11 MP. Take.
Now it's Burrow. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
What up, boy? I can't hear you yet.
Here we go.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Tariq Cohen with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Raiders get an important score to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th.
That boy, you had to look it up, didn't you?
First and 10.
Trap 60. Mustang 19. Go.
First and 10, it's Richardson. Dancing to his left. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football and now it appears that the referee's been buzzed. And
I don't know, 2 in a row, but I got my breakout game.
Inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above.
I lost. I'm losing the 2 inch right now. I got my
so the folks in New York are just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is.
Probably.
Off play action.
Working on Anthony Richardson.
Watson making the catch, and he'll be out right at the
41
35.
day. We'll take that.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now Richardson. That's complete. It's Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Richardson. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So, and now it appears that the
reviewing everything, ref? Damn. Look at
this
bro.
being inside 2 minutes of play. Everything coming from up above. Here's second and a yard.
What abilities can I give Christian Watson? Probably nothing right now, right?
Richardson to throw it. And Cook has it left side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. First and 10 here.
No, I pump fake. I'm pump faking. Did I throw the thing
should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's second down.
Cup 19. 18, Pioneer. Check smash. Panther 11.
Here's Richardson. Flushed out right.
Hey. He should have caught it.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Yeah, I hate that.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
19 Lions.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Richardson off the play fake. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens
Yeah, Richardson yet again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Richardson steps away. And this is
another protected base.
Hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Oh, they zigging over there. Look at that.
Throwing now is Richardson.
Penalty
flag is out. And this looks like pass interference. Let's see.
Oh, you talking about over there, Ryan? Them niggas they gonna tie feet up over there.
So now here come the Lions up to go for 2.
He gonna run, come in. I ain't gonna get this off.
Here's Richardson.
Get across. Look at Dawson Kincaid. He just did what he wanted to do.
They don't get the 2-point conversion.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
Oh, no doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent. Get
the pretty girl, the pretty basketball player.
They did in this one.
He did all that. She pretty too. Somebody said if he hitting that, yeah, he's feeling.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Hey, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought